Hi, my name is Persha Perez, Pershaperez. How I started going to the acupuncture was actually from my dad because he had an injury at his work and his boss recommended that he come to the acupuncture. So what I had, it had something to do with my premenstrual cycle where every time I would get it, I'd have these major cramps, and it's just not like regular cramps. It was cramps that would keep me up all night because it hurt that bad, and sometimes it'll make me cry because I can't, handle the pain. And I would start to feel so nauseated where I wouldn't be able to eat anything, where everything I would intake, whether it's solid or liquid, a few seconds later it would just come out. And I would lose a ton of weight. I can be 140 one day and then maybe 2 days later I'm 116. Big difference, right? So I would constantly go to my own primary doctor and he would only prescribe me medicine that wouldn't help me. The medicine would just make me feel 10 times more worse. And I would constantly miss work. And when you miss work, you can't pay your bills. So my dad noticed that I've always gotten sick. So he recommended that I'd come to the acupuncture. And I was kind of skeptical actually because one, I'm afraid of needles, and I actually think that going to the acupuncture is going to help me because if the doctor can't help me, nothing can help me, right? So then I started going. I started coming 3 times a week, and I started to improve where whenever I get my cramps or get my period, I wouldn't have cramps where it's going to hurt me and keep me up all night. And the doctor actually prescribed me these medicines that help clean my insides. And since I've started coming, whenever I get my premenstrual cycle, I don't feel nauseated anymore. I don't throw up. I'm actually eating more than I used to. And I feel actually better that I've started coming. And if you or any female out there have the same symptoms that I had, where you would get your period and you wouldn't eat and you would constantly feel icky and yucky, I would honestly recommend that you'd come here because now I'm doing actually better than before.